Welcome back, everybody, to the Los Angeles Angels franchise with the two idiots. We have just begun year 3, and it should be a really exciting one. We are 4-3 right now, so a decent start to the year to put us in second place in the AL West. But before we continue with MLB progress, we step down, and we're going to take a look at the very first start for our #1 draft pick in the year 2026, Michael Bostapka. It's the very first inning of Michael Bostapka's career here with Los Angeles, and as the #1 pick, there's a lot of pressure to perform. That's why we wanted to get a look at him right away. We've got him starting in Double-A here with the Trash Pandas, one of the best names ever in baseball. And we wanted to just see how he would do against any competition first. He's got a very high overall, starting at 76. So I would say there's a lot of people that would just place him directly into the MLB, but most of them will probably drop him in AAA. But the decision to start him in Double-A, I think, is okay for me. I like that just because you never know how someone's going to perform, regardless of their overalls. So you got to just get a glimpse of the guy and see how he is. And we're now 2-2 here against Justice Thompson.
And plus, it also gives us a chance to call a Trash Pandas game.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a unique opportunity that we will absolutely take. And inside on the sinker, as the count has run full, Thompson with a good at-bat. Bostapka's not really missing, I would say. Those balls so far have been pretty targeted.
Yeah, he's been picking the edges pretty well, so we'll see if you can keep nibbling the edges and force some swings.
Yeah, we contact there, and Thompson also, as he's putting together a good at-bat, might be, one of their high-value picks or a guy, I'm not familiar with him. And gets him to go around on the changeup outside, and that's a weak grounder to second base, and Bostapka has his first out.
All right, now get your first strikeout.
Yep. Shang-An Lin steps to the plate in the 2 spot, and Bostapka had to burn 10 pitches. See if he can be a little quicker on getting a result here. 0-1. And that goes through. It is stopped at shortstop. Great defensive play, and that is out number 2.
Very nice.
That was Placencia, a name that I am really worried about mispronouncing. Yeah, fantastic stop. Perfect delivery, right on target. Great defense behind Bostapka. And that's a 2-pitch out there. And now we've got Chad Outlaw. What a cool name.
He's the Outlaw.
Yeah. Curveball drops below the zone. Outlaw, their number 25 prospect in Cincinnati.
Position does he play? Oh, fuck.
Ooh, I don't know, but
that.
he's going to take that deep into left field. It's going back, and it's off the wall, right on the warning track, and that will be a 2-out double for Outlaw.
Damn.
Got a real good piece of that, 101 miles an hour off the bats, and that brings up Austin Callahan in the cleanup spot.
That's out.
Bostapka's got to be careful with that righty-lefty matchup that we've got now, and Callahan in the cleanup spot most likely has some power.
More than likely, so pitch your spots really well here.
Yeah, got to be careful. And a weak grounder off of the changeup will do it, and Callahan is out. Great first inning for Bostapka. Bostapka steps in for the second inning now, and hopefully it's a little quicker. 16 pitches is not bad, and that was a really good sinker. But Ibarra holds back on it, does not swing. Wow, what a chunky boy that is.
He's a large man. We should go trade for him.
My gosh, he looks like he's about 6'6", 300 pounds or so.
Did they get him from a wrestling organization?
I don't know, they might have.
Jesus, he's a monster.
1 and 2.
Fucking arms is bigger than fucking Bostapka's body.
Bostapka looks so small. This is David versus Goliath.
Who is this guy? Ruben Ibarra.
Michael versus Ruben doesn't have quite the same ring to it.
Jesus.
And gives him one there to challenge him on the sinker, and Ibarra is out at first.
That guy is big from top to bottom. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
he sure is. My goodness. Nick Gordon now in the 6th spot will get his first at-bat, and Bostapka looks like he's hitting all the spots that he wants to so far. Curveball gets the weak grounder there, and that's a very fast out number 2. And Sal Stewart steps in. I have noticed Bastafka seems to go to the changeup a lot as his result pitch. Like when he gets tired of playing around on the corners, he'll toss a changeup into the zone and just let them try it.
That sinker is beautiful right there.
Yeah, that was really nice. It's another one there. Might have missed a little bit. That caught a lot of the zone, but it's 0-2 against Stewart, who is a very highly rated prospect for the Cincinnati Reds.
Ball one.
No, that's strike 3, Blue.
Jesus.
Come on. That was all the way in the zone.
That's a ball.
Nothing going after that curveball. 2-2 now.
Time for the change up.
Yeah, that was it. That's what I'm saying. That's his okay, I'm done with this pitch.
Yep.
And I think that was another one. He did go around. Bastafka gets him. And that's 2 clean innings to begin his career. 2 really good innings so far. And Bastafka back in versus 8, 9, and 1. And they'll get the second look. But wow, a 1-pitch ground out on the sinker. And Bastafka is just rolling now. First inning, like I said, took a little bit longer than I'd like. That first at-bat was really, really good. But 30 pitches now, 2 1/3. Lyle Lynn at the plate hits that, and it does get through past Placencia. They've got a 1-out base runner now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And just threw up a double play right here.
Yep.
So one of those beautiful change-ups to get a weak contact double play. Here we go.
Yep. Changeup or sinker down and in, I think. Oh, yeah. And there it is. Sinker to second base. Back to first. And, Thompson is there. With those long legs, he will reach first base and prevent the double play. So it's just a fielder's choice now, but a much better result there for Bastafka against him. And Sheng-En Lin steps back in.
Yeah, at least it wasn't another 9-pitch at bat.
Yeah. Cincinnati's got a lot of really highly rated prospects here in Double-A. And that will get through into right field. A weak ball just perfectly placed. Wow, big throw over to third, but nobody's running there. And there's 2 men on and 2 outs now. First real test for Bastafka now. With 2 men on and 2 outs. It's crunch time. And that challenging sinker gets him to swing and miss. These are all very large men.
Except for Bastafka.
Yeah. And there we go. The sinker inside. Outlaws underneath it. And Bastafka gets through 3. Well, he got through his first bit of adversity, and now Austin Callahan steps back in. Come on.
What is going on? Are the umpires in Double-A blind?
Well, we get the changeup instead down there in the bottom of the zone, but yeah, I don't know, man.
Like, I get the ones that nibble the corners. You know,
Yep.
The ones that clip the top, the bottom of the zone, those can get, the 50-50s on the line. But the one where the whole ball is clearly inside the line, like, you shouldn't be missing those.
Yeah. And chops inside, another changeup. He wanted a result right away, and he gets it. That's 2 very quick outs here to begin the top of the 4th, and Bastafka has really, really gotten himself into a groove now. Still not many strikeouts, but he's getting a lot of soft contact or pop-ups, so the placement and the movement of these pitches has been very good. Nick Gordon will drop that down the third base line, and he'll run into the wall instead of grabbing the ball. And that is a 2-out double.
There's been a couple hard-hit ones, but that's like only the second really hard-hit one.
Yeah, there hasn't been many line drives. That's what it is. It's the ball is up and in the air, like they're underneath it. Whoa! And there's a hard hit line drive
Yes.
right as we talk about it.
Yeah.
108 off of the bat, and that will score the first run of the game. Bastafka has given up a RBI double.
Now batting.
Yeah.
Really good piece of hitting by Stewart, and yeah, that's just baseball. That's going to happen. Doesn't erase the good job that Bastafka has been doing so far. We just need him to clamp down now and strand this runner at second base, and Sammy Stafura is going to try to foil that plan.
Yeah, Bastafka's going to nibble at the bottom of the zone. I think he might have to throw a fastball or 2 at the top, maybe change the eye level for some of these guys.
Yeah, they've been doing a really good job at not chasing under and away, and Bastafka's been trying to do that a lot, which I do feel like we're going to see that be successful for him. You know, if you can really paint the corners down there, guys will chase eventually. They can't always hold back like that. So the strikeouts, I think, are going to come. And Stafura will pop that out to right field. We will strand that runner, but the Lookouts scored their first run.
Need a comeback here.
Top of the fifth for Bastofka now, and the Trash Pandas have not been able to rally and score any offense behind them. I don't remember who was on the mound for them to start this game, as we're just watching Bastofka's first start. Not the full game, but it seems like they're doing a pretty good job. We've only gotten 2 hits on offense so far.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
We need to back up the pitcher, boys. Come on.
Yep. 1-2 against Lyle Lynn before the lineup turns over. Oh, breaks the bat and chops it, and we're underneath it. And that's out number 1. Thompson comes back in. 50 pitches for Bastofka through 4 1/3, and 51 will net him out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
He's been very efficient.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you feel like there was a kind of a warm-up process there in the first inning, and since then he's looked a lot better?
Yeah, it's just like the first inning nerves, right? Just took a minute to him just to kind of settle in. Yeah, he's doing really well now.
1-1.
Yeah. Do you feel like the pitch mix has also been really good?
Down.
I know the catcher's calling that, but Bastofka's not been shaking him off, really.
He's throwing the odd slider and some great changeup, and the sinker seems to be kind of his go-to a little bit.
Yeah.
Until he needs to, to get that either ground out or pop up with the changeup. So yeah, he's mixing up pretty good.
Yep. And that might have been a big miss on the changeup there, as Sheng En Lin will get a 2-out single, and we've got another base runner now.
The right fielder.
Really important for Bastofka to not let anything else happen here. Since we don't have the offense behind him, he's got to clamp down and pitch a really good game. So far, he has. 1 run against him is absolutely acceptable. We just need the offense to turn it on.
Yeah.
And that was another really good changeup.
Always seems to go the way for some of these great pitchers. They do really well, pitch solid games, but they just never get no run support.
Yep. Another beautiful changeup. Just barely grabs the outer edge, and it's 0-2 against Outlaw. Yeah. Slider in the dirt that time. I actually thought that was the changeup, but a slider is going to be the punch-out pitch with the assist from the catcher, and that's 5 innings down. Top of the 6th now, and Bastofka searching for the quality start metric. And a weak grounder as Callahan chops it inside, and that is the first out. Lot more quick results here in these at-bats now as we moved into the middle innings. Bastofka, I think, is feeling good, I would imagine. Like he still is getting good placement. Even the changeup underneath, everything's been competitive. No really big misses, and that's why I think that he is, for the most part, hitting his spots. The control seems really good. We've talked about the pitch selection. That seems good.
That changeup is
2
filthy.
strikes.
It's 80 miles an hour that time. Oh, really good pitch, but Ibarra is able to drop that into center field on a weak line drive. It's a 1-out single, but that wasn't Bastofka's fault.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick.
I find the hitters seem to be swinging like pretty early in the counts now
Yeah.
because he's been around the zone so much.
Yep. Yeah, he has been punching the zone, despite a few calls going against him from the umpire today. Yeah, baby. So it doesn't seem to be that Bastofka is a big velo guy. All of his pitches are not very fast, especially his off speeds. They are very slow, in the 80s to low 80s. So if he's sitting 80, 81 on his slider and changeup, but those are like the effective pitches that we see from him. Wow, a good sinker too, and that's only 83. So I think part of why the Chattanooga Lookouts are getting a lot of bat-to-ball contact is because of the speed that's coming in, because it is really slow. I mean, far below average. But the control is the trade-off that Bastofka has made. And I don't know, what devil he made the deal with, but the control, I think I would rather have.
Got him.
Yeah.
And that's 6 really good innings from Bastofka. The quality start is secured, as it's been 6 innings of 1-run ball. And the Bastafka show continues with another weak changeup grounded for out number 1. And Lyle Lynn comes back around. It's going to be really interesting to see how Bastafka develops, how he does down here in Double-A, eventually into Triple-A. Line out to right field. And I think that with that control seemingly so good, or at least today it is, hopefully he can sustain that. But that level of control, I think, will lend a lot of success as he continues to move forward and just gets better over time. Right now, this is the starting point. This should be the worst version of Bastafka that we see, and that's going to be a really scary thought for the other teams in this league.
Oh, for sure. If this is the worst he ever is.
Yeah.
Well, nice defensive play there.
Yep. 7 innings down. The offense has finally come alive, and we've got Bastafka pitching with the lead now for the first time. It's 2-1. We begin the top of the 8th against Sheng-En Lin, who's been successful so far, 2 for 3 against Bastafka.
Oh, that's low.
Sinker below the zone for ball 2, though. And the sinker fools him on the timing. It's so deceptive because the sinker, slider, and the changeup, none of them have a ton of movement, and so it makes them all look really similar.
Movement's right near the end of the pitch, though, too. Like, and when it drops and moves, it seems to be right near the end.
Weakly grounded, and I don't think we're going to get him. No. You'd have to be extraordinarily slow to get out right there. And that will be the end of the day for Michael Bastafka. But what a start it was. Ashton Para is going to take over. That's another guy that we should be familiar with.
He's one of the new acquisitions recently as well. We can watch an inning or so of him and see if he can hold the win out for us.
Yeah, we'll see. Outlaw back to the plate. Nobody out with a man on first. And wow, what a dot that was.
Malik Bastafka right now is in line for the win.
Yes. Yeah, if Para can bail him out of this situation, then I think that, I mean, either way, no matter what, he shouldn't take the loss.
1-1.
No,
So he'll get the quality start. 7 solid innings, man. Really good.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome.
Really good spotting now from Ashton Para. And that slider at the bottom of the zone is fouled away.
Throw it again, but throw a little bit more at the outside.
Yeah, a little more out.
Nope.
Tries to nab the top inside corner and misses. 2-2.
3-2.
Can't get the corner there, but he has been very close on all of these. Really good control.
Ball 4.
No, can't get it. He walks him.
Outlaw's got great vision. He didn't swing at that four-seamer that was right on the lip there.
Yeah, the vision and discipline. That's what I was just about to say, is that is not a bad sequence from Ashton Para at all. That's just really, really good hitting. Gets the call, top of the zone against Callahan. And now we're in a real big situation for Para. Whoa! That was a sweeping curve, and that's a weak grounder to second. No, the throw into the dugout. It bounces back. And there's men on the corners now. Instead of a double play, it's a fielder's choice error. And Ruben Ibarra is going to step in now with 1 out.
That double-A defense.
Wow. Yeah, fully on display there, and Para's going to have to work a lot harder now.
Well, he's still lined up for a double play, so...
Yeah. May not get a double play ball up in the zone, though, so interesting choice of spots. 1-1. Typically, you want to pitch low to these guys to get that. And 1-2 off the foul ball.
What's this guy's a really good low ball hitter, maybe?
Maybe.
You see the size of that guy, fan? It's going to take a truck to punch that guy out.
Yeah. You need the infinity gauntlet to punch that guy out.
Fuck.
1-2 as Ibarra versus Para turns into a good sparring match.
2 balls.
It's like, how could I triple rhyme this? Not quite there, but good enough.
Oh.
Ooh, missed on that one. The four-seamer is taken deep into left in foul territory. It's still 2-2, though. Really good pitch inside, and he punches out Ibarra. And now any out will do it, and we will switch pitchers once again to Pedro Serna Ruiz. We drafted him as the closing pitcher in 2025. He was our 4th-round pick, and we'll get a look at him today.
He started out just going to take a quick peek at Bastopka, but we ended up with a couple other of our up-and-coming prospects here. So this is a great little prospect preview.
Turns into a draft class showcase, yeah. And wow, the delivery, he's a submarine thrower, and Nick Gordon flies out to center field. And now we get a little bit closer to giving Michael Bastopka that win. Well, we called the closer in to get the last out in the top of the 8th, but here we are in the actual closing situation now for Pedro Serna Ruiz, as that lefty submarine delivery would give me nightmares to try to hit against.
Inside ball.
I love that.
Oh my gosh.
Pitch. If I was creating a character, I love giving them that type of a pitch.
Oh, broken bad, and Ruiz is able to grab that.
Nice play.
Yeah.
That's the second broken bat we've had in this game.
Yeah, lots of awkward contact by our pitchers and their batters. And Sammy Stafura watches ball 1, just barely on the outside edge. Nice to get a look at some of these draftees that we've got on here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fastball 3.
Instead, it kind of ended up being a happy little accident to see 3 of our draft picks.
Yeah. 3-0.
Nope.
Oh.
Misses just barely. Good discipline by Stafura as a 4-pitch walk puts a runner on base for Lyle Lynn.
I just set him up for a double play.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all that was.
definitely. Gets the fastball in there at 98. Serna Ruiz has no problem hitting the velocity there. Is that red lines? And another 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And look out at first base. It's almost on you. It's out number 2. And Justice Thompson, who had such a good competitive at-bat for the first inning, has really not been able to do much. And he's 0 for 4 now, nearing 0 for 5.
Nope.
Of course, I say that, and he drops that into the gap in right center field. And this
Get
could
in
be
there.
real big trouble as
It
the
is.
runner is rounding third. And that's a score. Tie game.
Damn.
I had to say it, didn't I?
Yeah.
And a
that's-
pop out.
That would have been the result. The last at bat would have been great.
Yeah. Instead, we'll move to the bottom of the 9th and depend on this Trash Panda offense. And the Trash Pandas go on to win it as Holland hit a 3-run blast to walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. And here's the highlight from Placencia, as I try to chew on that last name. Jeez. Great day of pitching for our draftees, though, and that was really fun to watch. I like it. So looking at the box score after the game, just to quickly recap, Michael Bastopka goes 7 innings pitched. He did allow 8 hits, but only 1 earned run as he got out of nearly every situation. No walks. That control was really, really good. And 3 strikeouts. I do feel like those numbers are going to eventually go up, but he does need to get a little bit better at not allowing so many hits. But overall, a fantastic start for Bastopka. Really no complaints. Ashton Para gets 2 outs, but he did walk a guy, gets replaced by Pedro Serna Ruiz that we saw, who eventually does pick up the win after he got us out of a jam. With the AA draft class view showcase, however you want to call that, it was really cool, but now it's complete, and we'll move back to the Los Angeles Angels at the MLB level, and our very next series as we continue play is going to be a challenging one. It's against the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they are 3-3 right now. Do not let that fool you. This is not a 500 team. Of course not. Tyler Glasnow is going to get the start today, and he picked up a win and 10 strikeouts through 7 innings in his first start of the year, and he is facing on our side Daniel Espino, who had a really tough outing, only going 4 innings, 1 strikeout, and he got bombed for his ERA to blow up to 6.75. We need a better outing from him today.
And we're going to get it right here. No.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Well, he went 4 more innings. 4 hits on the day. 4
Oof.
hits. 1 walk, 10 strikeouts. The shining spot of the day was Travis Bazzano with a double.
Ouch. Yeah, that really hurts. Espino pretty much repeats his very first outing. He goes 4 innings. He allowed 4 in this one with 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 4 hits. Victor Gonzalez has a good inning of relief, and it's just very clean. All contact, but all outs. Hunter Gaddis goes an inning and a third, or 2/3, and allows 2 earned runs off of 2 hits. Hans Krause goes an inning and third, and he allows a run as well. So 7 all told come across for the Dodgers, and our offense was non-existent, so that's a pretty embarrassing bad loss to begin this series.
Yeah, definitely not a way to start a series against the Dodgers. Oh, boy.
See if we can pick it up, but yeah, the challenges continue as Walker Buehler will need a complete resurrection from his first outing of the year, where he only got 7 outs total, and his ERA is really, yeah, it's a Great Depression at 19.29. Roki Sasaki, on the other hand, did take a loss through 6 innings and 3 strikeouts, but he only got scored on for, what would that be, just 1 run?
I think
ERA
so.
1.5, yeah. All right, see what game 2 holds. Walker Buehler needs to get it done. Come on, man.
Not even close.
So we lock in the series loss, and Buehler takes another one.
So we had 11 hits on the day, 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. A little bit better in the hit column for sure. Still a little bit more discipline for walks would be great. And 6 strikeouts, not the worst. But still, not a great day overall, considering we lost again. But we had doubles from Royce Lewis, Dalton Rushing, and Travis Bazzana. Another home run from our boy Royce Lewis. So the RBIs on the day were Royce Lewis, Tom Gregg, and Dalton Rushing. And no errors on the day. So this is a positive on the defensive side, at least.
Yeah, it's at least something to look at and take away a positive. Walker Buehler, not really much positive to talk about there. He goes 4 1/3, allows only 4 hits. I guess there's the positive, but they were all, I guess, good ones. And 3 earned runs and 3 walks later, that's a loss, and a second one to start his year so far. 4 strikeouts for him, and the ERA is now 10.80. AJ Puck, meanwhile, who we have a lot of hope for this year, goes an inning and 2/3, allows 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout, so not a very good line for him. Victor Gonzalez, though, and Jose Quijada both give us clean innings, Quijada in particular, with all 3 outs coming via the punch-out, so good day for him.
Yeah, Buehler got bombed, but his ERA went down.
Yeah.
Man.
That's how bad the first outing was.
Yeah.
It's the first round of scouting here in 2027. Our bonus allotment has dropped by nearly $4 million, which is not promising. All of our draft picks have also moved back. Our first round pick is going to be at 14 this year. And how we're going to handle scouting now, after fast forwarding through a lot of it and not showing very much of it in year 2, I think that worked out really well as far as like delivering the most interesting content for the time. And so we're going to do the same thing this year. This is going to be the last time that we'll show this scouting screen or anything related to scouting until we get closer to draft day. And so what we're going to do to start off, as we've looked at the top 15 prospects in this draft class, and there is a number of really promising looking second basemen and first basemen, we're going to start scouting international second base. That's where a lot of those guys fell into. And then we're also going to try to do discovery throughout the scouting process this year again, as that did net us some pretty good looking prospects last year. And we'll see what we can find. But yeah, we'll do a scouting update later in the year as we get closer to draft day. This is how we're going to start it, and we'll show you how we end it.